In this video, we are going to look at one of the skills of reading comprehension, recalling information. When we read, we should be able to recall information that we have read. We are usually asked questions to recall that information using the following keywords: who, what and which, where, when, why, and how. You should remember in the previous video, we looked at how keywords in the question provide clues to help us find the answer. The keywords tell us what we are looking for, whether we are looking for a person, an idea, a thing, a place, a time, a reason or purpose, whether we are asked the manner or condition or quality of something. And there are also other keywords or phrases in the question that we should look for in the passage. We look for the word or phrase or synonym or other form of that word or phrase to help us find the answer. So let's try it out with another passage. Let's read the passage together. Thousands of spectators watched the 3 decades-old Hilton Hotel disappear like a spark from a flint. The sea of eager spectators had assembled from early morning, snatching every available spot to witness the historic event, the demolition of the hotel by implosion. Now, let's see if we can recall some information in this passage. Let's look at our first question. How old was the Hilton Hotel? So again, if we look at the keywords, our first keyword, how, that's going to ask us something about manner, quality, quantity, etc. And in this case, our next keyword tells us old. So we know that we're asking a question about a quality or the quantity of it. Okay, and our other keyword which says Hilton Hotel. So let's scan our passage and see if we see some of these keywords in there. So if we look in the second line, we will see the keyword old, and we can then look at the sentence which this keyword is part of and see if that's our answer. So part of the sentence says the 3 decades-old Hilton Hotel. Okay, so that is leading us towards the answer to the question that we are asked, which is how old was the Hilton Hotel? So the Hilton Hotel was 3 decades old. And if you know that a decade is 10 years, you can also answer that the Hilton Hotel was 30 years old. Let's take a look at our next question. Why were the spectators at the site? So let's look at our keywords. Why? So this is asking us to find a reason or a purpose, and a reason or purpose for the spectators being at the site. So if we scan through the passage, let's see if there's somewhere in the passage that gives us a purpose. What are they there to do? And if we look, that little word there, to, is our clue. So let's look at the sentence that includes that word to and see if it gives us the answer that we are looking for. So the sentence is, to witness the historic event, the demolition of the hotel by implosion. So we don't have to necessarily use that whole set of information in our answer. We can actually just answer that the spectators came to witness the demolition of the hotel. That would be a very valid answer. Our next question. How was the hotel demolished? So again, looking at our keywords, how, so we are looking for some sort of manner, all right? And the other keyword that we want to look for is demolished. So let's look for a synonym for demolished or some form of the word demolished. Looking in the passage, we find a word that is very similar and we see demolition. Let's look at the sentence that includes the word demolition and see if that gives us our answer. So here we have part of the sentence, the demolition of the hotel by implosion. Is that the manner in which the hotel is demolished? Yes, it is. So our answer is the hotel was demolished by implosion. So to recap what we have covered in this video, we looked at many ways that we can recall information from a passage we have read, and that's usually by answering questions on the passage. When we look for the answers to those questions, we should first look at the question. Is it asking us to find a person, an idea or a thing, a place, a time, a reason or a purpose, the manner, the condition, or the quality? And then next we should look for another keyword or phrase in the question. Look at that word and see if we can find a synonym for that word or another form of the word in the question, because that usually is going to be our clue that will usually point us to the answer. These keywords give us clues where we can find the information to answer the question. In our next video, we will look at facts versus opinions. And as always, you can practice questions using our English for 11 Plus program. You can also try our demo questions on our website at my11plus.com. And you may find us on various online channels by using the My11 Plus tag. Thank you for your attention.